What's up, guys? Happy Monday. So, I know what you're thinking. The lighting just got amazing. Pop. I can't add Rachel today because you get bored of her if we add her every day. You guys will get bored of her. Trust me, it'll be like the first summer that we worked together. You get bored of her real quick. I'm kidding. She's awesome. So, guys, today we're going to go through your full sessions, and we're going to go through your technical breakdowns as well. And also, today I've got a new challenge for you that is kind of related to one of the players that I'm gonna have on today. So I got a message from a player who has she's done a full technical breakdown of Sergio Aguero. So I'm gonna add her on in a minute. Why does my app cost money? Because it costs me a lot of money to make and keep going. So my developers don't work for free, so I have to pay them. And it's less than $20 a month. It's cheap. It's like 2 Starbucks. It's all about perspective, right? Like, players spend $300 on boots, but they don't want to spend a little bit of that on no, I don't like peanut butter, Ava. It'll kill me. I'm allergic to it. Okay, Emma, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, let's talk about my lighting right now. It's really good, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like popping, because I've got a ring light. Looks good. So, Emma, you did a breakdown on Sergio Aguero, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to hand it over to you, and you are going to tell me.
All right.
Actually, wait. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. That is in America.
Yes.
Yeah, America. Okay. And what club do you play for?
I play for OP, Ohio Premier.
Ohio Premier. So shout out to Ohio Premier. I'll give them the shout out for you. All right,
Okay.
Take it away, Sergio Aguero.
Okay, so I thought some of his strengths were varying his movements, like all the time. He's always knowing where he is on the field, so he's very aware. He's very skillful and playing the best he can play all the time, I think. Some of his weaknesses, I said, were like being at his best all game, because sometimes he'll start really strong and then he'll just kind of like ease out of it, I think. Phase
out a little bit, yeah?
Yeah. And then sometimes knowing what to do and when to do it. Like sometimes when he's not in the attacking third, he'll like go over what he needs to do. Yeah. I think he impacts the game he makes a lot of goal scoring opportunities. He's always like the best ball pass you can have, so he'll always give you the ball back if you want it. And he's very unselfish. And then he's always having a game-winning attitude.
So that's really good. So I'm an Arsenal fan, so I hate anyone who doesn't play for Arsenal. But Aguero is one of my favourite players. And I actually think he's one of the most underrated players.
Oh, yeah.
I know he gets a lot of plaudits, but I feel like if Aguero was on Barca or Bayern Munich, everyone would be all over him. Because he's so consistent, Aguero, right? And if you watch his movement in the games, I always refer to him and Suarez. Right, Luis Suarez at Barca, because they're like ghosts. Their movement is so good. It's so difficult for players to mark them, right? Mm-hmm. And what I love about Aguero is that his movement allows for Raheem to score more goals and and because he draws so many players away, defenders, right?
Yeah.
What could you take from Aguero's game and put it into your game?
So I would say sometimes I struggle with like knowing where I am on the field. So I would say that's like definitely one of them. So not knowing what to do, you know. I would say just being more skillful like him too, because sometimes I just forget about that and I'll just get too into the game that I don't even think about being creative, you know.
Yeah, he's ultimate confident, isn't he? He's so confident on it.
Oh yeah.
Big fan of Aguero. Well, Emma, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
I'm sure we'll see you again in the next few weeks. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
Cheers, Em.
I don't know how to.
I got you. So that was a great little analysis from Emma on Sergio Aguero. So one of tomorrow or today or tomorrow, whenever you do it, one of the challenges today is for you guys to break down Luis Suarez. Okay? So with Luis Suarez, the only thing that you're not allowed to talk about is the fact that he bit people. Okay, we got to let that go. So I'm not going to say anything about Aguero or Luis Suarez, because I want you guys to just, and you can find like footage excuse me, on YouTube and I'm sure Instagram and everything. So what I want you to do is to do a full technical breakdown using the sheets that I gave you on Sergio Aguero, okay? Or miles away, Luis Suarez, but not mentioning the biting. No bites. So guys, the next people that I call on, what I want you to do is you're going to take me through the full session that you wrote, that you did either today or yesterday. So if you did a full session, you wrote it all out yourself, just request, and I'll pick someone in a second. What we're going to do over the next few weeks, I want to plan it out for you. So I did a coach's presentation today, and it was all about accountability and how to improve during coronavirus and all of this, right? So what I want you guys to know is that we're all on the same page, right? So we're calling it separation season for a reason. That rhymed. It's not a crime. Line after line. It's my time to shine. Yeah, in a previous life, I feel like I could have been a rapper. So it's all about, it's actually like about you organizing yourself. And the coaches put us some great questions, like, because some people aren't hyper organized, right? Which is me. I'm not like that. I have to really try hard to stay organized. So if you are one of those people who are not going to sit down on a Saturday or Sunday and write out your sessions for the entire week, maybe you're like me, you've got a little bit of ADD and you struggle with it. If you're one of those people, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What I don't want anybody to do is go to bed feeling guilty because they don't think that they did enough and stuff like that, right? So what I want everybody to do is just to basically do your best, right? Like, try to get organized, because at the end of this, all I want is for you to be self-reliant, right? And you don't know how powerful that is, right? Because once you become self-reliant with your development, you're making it so easy on your coach, because then your coach can just focus on the team, right? So in a perfect world, a coach has got 16, 17 players and they are all focused on their own development, right? That's massive. So everybody said that they have they wrote a full session. So again, I can't really, this ring light is like really strong, so I can barely see into my phone, but kind of makes me cough a little bit. Ava, how you doing?
David!
Ava, how are you?
Gosh, bro, what is up? I miss you.
I'm sure. So,
I ate
guys,
the ice cream that you gave me a few days
can
ago,
I speak?
actually.
Can I speak?
No, okay, sorry.
So, Ava is one of our Morgan Bryan soccer camp attendees. And we gave her a bunch of ice cream at the end of camp. So, Ava, did you write a full session?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So all I want you to do, and again, remember, there's absolutely no judgment here, right? It's your session. So read out what you did for us or show us a piece of paper and talk us through it.
Okay, so what I did today, well, do you just want me to, like, say the daily planner thing?
You can show it to us and then talk us through it, yeah.
No, my handwriting's really bad.
This is a judgment-free zone, Ava.
Can I just say it?
Now I kind of want you to show us.
I don't want to show it. Okay, my warm-up was like, so, what I did, I ran, because I have this app thing that I do, and then, I did the normal warm-up that we do.
How far did you run?
I ran 26 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was fun. And, I just did open the gates, close the gates, like the whole shebang for the keeping your legs nice and tight. I mean, nice and loose and warm. So that was fabulous.
Mm-hmm. Fabulous.
And I know. And then for the juggling, I did Italians, like 20 on both feet, alternating balls, alternating a ball in your hands while you're juggling. So I did just 20 juggles and then just alternated my hands with the ball, which was I did a big ball. I think that was my mistake because it was really.
So wait, you were juggling with your feet and tossing another ball between your hands.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's brilliant.
And then I did regular because you always need to get better at that. And it was, however, I did that for like 10 minutes to see which was my highest, and then so tomorrow I'm gonna try to get better than that. And then I did different part of the body for 5 minutes. And my footwork today was I did a 10-minute regular drill, which was just like a bunch of V's, and I did an Eddie Johnson drill, which took me not that long, and I was pretty excited about myself. So the first one that I did, which today's session was left-footed control, and so I did figure eights, which was actually really fun. And so I did that for about 30 to 45 minutes. Drill 2, I did, I picked the ball up, I threw it up in the air, got the control down from the air, then I basically just like kept on doing that until I could do it with my left foot, which is actually really, really hard. And yeah, and then I like passed after that because, get better at that. My drill for my third drill was I was set up one cone and I just dribbled around that because my left foot touch for around the cones is really bad. So I decided to get better on that, which took me about 45 minutes also. Everything was in the 45-minute radius.
So you're focusing a lot on your left foot, yeah?
That's the thing that I need to get a lot better on.
Same.
Well, not that much, but.
Yeah.
Drill 4 was, this sounds weird. Why did I write that? Oh, drill 4. So, I went on the Dribble Up app, which, sorry to promote a different brand, but, I bought that, so I'm gonna have to use that. But I did like 2 sessions on that, which for left-footed everything. So that was also very fun because I thought
Hey, just so you know, just because you said that, you're not getting ice cream this year.
That's so angering. David, that was the best ice cream I think I've ever had in my life.
Continue.
Drill 5. Well, when I did left foot control, I also did shooting because I'm really bad at shooting with my left foot. So I just pass the ball, have to get the control right to actually be able to shoot. And I just kept on doing that repetitiveness. And then drill 6 was back foot passes. So like using the, does that make sense? Back foot?
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, and then I just did that, like Kelly O'Hara's story that she did during quarantine one time. That was fun.
Yeah.
Not a very exciting one today.
I mean, the thing is, however, like, they don't have to be super exciting drills, right? Because they get you better. You know, like not every session's gonna be super fun and super entertaining, right? And that's where you'll find yourself separating from good to great, is that the players who realise that they don't mind going out and grinding it out, right? Like everybody can go out and do a fantastic shooting drill, right? We can do a shooting session. Why? Because shooting's really fun, right? But putting yourself in the backyard and doing 300 passes and trying to get like 200 in a row one time into one spot on the wall is hard and it's not fun, right? But that is where you'll find yourself separating away, because most people won't do that. You know, everybody wants to go out and do the fun drills, the cool drills, but no one wants to grind on what they're not very good at. So, Ava,
make you the most uncomfortable. Do the things that make you the most uncomfortable.
Hey, you've got to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
That is so true.
Rachel Daly told me that.
I'm changing my Instagram bio.
Hey, that was Rachel Daly. I cannot claim that one. It was Rachel.
Okay, I'll put.
All right, Ava, I'm going to end your call. You were brilliant. Come on again this month. Yeah, that was really good.
Yes, thank you.
Really proud of you. That was really good. Well done. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, guys. So that was good, wasn't it? That was. She's gone into that in real detail, which is awesome. And of course, that's what we're looking for, right? We're always looking for that detail, for that, you know, little bit extra, okay? Just because, as I said to Ava, like, that's what's gonna, that's the difference maker, right? That's gonna make you, just give you that little bit of extra intensity. And it's the same when I'm working with, you know, Alex and them. You know, not every drill we do is super fun time drill, right? And what I'll say with Al and Mal, that rhymes as well, with Al, Mal, Ali, Rach, like Riley, like all of these like world-class players like Morgan Bryan and Sonny, like all of the drills, they're not super fun. No one's out there like doing somersaults. It's like the drills that you see where people are like doing stupid footwork through, then doing a somersault and then doing a bicycle kick into the top corner. Not realistic. They're really fun to watch, right? But the best drills are the most simple drills. And that's basically what I want you guys to understand. I'm petting my dog. This is London. What I want you guys to understand is that I want you to realize that it's grind, right? To become an absolutely elite player, and you guys know what I mean by elite. I mean mindset, right? To become an elite player, you have to have the right mindset, and that is grinding it out. And on the days that you don't want to do it, you're still doing it. And that really is what this little group that we've got here is for. And I told you that this group will shrink during the month, right? Because everybody starts off, they really want to do it, right? They really want to do it, but they don't really want to do it because that means work. And, you know, because we've got this group where I can call on anybody, it's absolutely massive, right? And that's what all I want you guys to understand really, is that it's basically you versus the world, right? I used to love that saying. And if you want to get up, or if you don't want to get up and train one day and you do it anyway, it's huge. Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
What's your name?
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, where are you?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yep.
What soccer team do you support?
I've Houston Dash.
Who do you play for?
I play for Dash.
Okay, who's your coach?
I have Coach Ivan. Grotto.
Do you know Omar? Is he still there?
No, I don't know him. I think he's for DA though.
Say hello to London. Okay, so Lauren, tell me about. I'm going to pick on you twice actually. Tell me about the session that you created.
Okay, so for my session, I was mostly focusing on defending. It was like, so for my warm up, I did, it was just like jogging and stretching. And then for my juggling, I did 10 minutes with a tennis ball.
What did you get? What was your highest number with a tennis ball?
Oh, yeah, I got 19.
Oh, virtual high five. Good job.
And then I did 3 minutes with a skills ball and 3 minutes with a regular ball.
Awesome.
And then I did, for footwork, I did a 2 cone drill. So I was doing like scoops and pullbacks and L turns.
Brilliant.
And I did like 1 minute 30 second for each one.
Hard, isn't it? Isn't it funny with those 2 cone drills? Like a minute and 30 seconds sounds like nothing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you're in it and it's hardcore cardio.
Yeah. I was like sweating because it's super hot here right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for my first drill, I was doing give and goes with a wall. And so I did 30 each foot. And then for my second drill, I created like sort of a circuit. So I would pass against the wall and then I'd like be jockeying with it. And then I would do a give and go and then I'd shoot on goal.
Nice.
And so I did that 15 times for each foot. And then for my next drill, I would juggle a little bit and then go high and then trap it and turn and shoot.
One of my favorites, that is.
Yeah, because I was working on my aerial control, especially. Yeah. And I would do that like 15 times per side. And then I would do volleys with the wall. And so I was like juggling with the wall. And then I was working on my headers into the goal because like for corners, I was working on like heading into the goal. And then I worked on the pings.
So you've done a lot of work today.
Yeah.
Where do you train?
In my backyard, and then I also go to my school. We have a soccer field that's open still.
Oh, nice. So it's not on lockdown because they've shut all the fields here.
Oh yeah.
When you train with a dash, where do you train with them?
We train at Memorial Hermann Sports Park.
Was that HSP?
No, it's
is that the turf field?
Yeah.
With the gym?
Yeah.
With Chris. Chris works in the gym. Yeah. What a great facility.
I know.
Like, it's so really cool. Dope, and Chris is like the nicest person in the world. I've got some really funny footage because me, Rach, and Christy were training there, and he came out and he's like, anyone can do that. So we stuck him in goal, and he didn't say ready, and then we had him take penalties on Rach, and he didn't score any. Did you do a technical breakdown for a player yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so your individual homework is to do a technical breakdown of Houston Dash's greatest ever player, Rachel Daly.
Okay.
Controversial. Okay. Right, Lauren, thank you for coming on. You were awesome. Well done. Keep working hard.
Bye.
Okay, guys, again, kind of blown away, right, with the detail that you guys are going into it. And I'm telling you now, what you do this 30 days is more than most people are going to do in an entire year, right? 100%. Game analysis, player analysis, breaking your own training sessions down, using our app, using any other app that's not as good as our app, because our app is the best one on the planet, mysoccertraining.com, right? All of this every day, add those hours up, you are going to be doing more work than most other players will do in an entire year, and you're going to do it in 30 days. Now, my goal is that at the end of these 30 days, it becomes a habit, right? And you continue it on, because fingers crossed, the corona will have left by the end of these 30 days. If it's not, don't worry, we'll continue in doing something. Okay? So, guys, this is what I want you to do for tomorrow. Number one, break down Luis Suarez. And what I really want you to do is watch for his movement. His movement is ridiculous. He's so good. And if you watch him, you can see how much he creates for Messi without touching the ball, right? And you watch it, and that's what you love about Suarez as well, is that he does that and he sacrifices his own goal tally, right? Suarez, Suarez, right? He sacrifices his own goal tally in order for the team, and that is massive, right? That is what you want in a team player. Also, continue your tennis ball juggling. This is London, cutest dog in the world. And tennis ball juggling and building out your sessions. If you can come up with a new 2-cone drill as well, that would be awesome. I will see you here tomorrow. Is there any way of start? Yeah, of course you can. So if you're starting from the beginning, we have go live with Savando. I'll ask him. Yeah, you can start, because what I do is I'm gonna screen grab this video. It's my second thing. I put it on YouTube, so it takes a couple of hours, but I put it on YouTube tonight, and day 1 through 6 is on YouTube already. And yeah, there we go. So that is what I want you to do tomorrow. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will talk to you then. Thank you very much, guys. I'm loving this. Not even lying. Like, I'm having so much fun with you guys. I will talk to you then.